For this activity, feel free to use the activity sheet provided or your own notebook. I'm going to present you with 6 different pictures. As I present these pictures of people with disabilities, I want you to write down the first thing that comes to your mind or how you feel. Now don't worry, there are no right or wrong answers. Just write down what you're thinking, how you're feeling, or what comes to mind. Let's go. This is the typical presentation of a child with cerebral palsy. You can see he has contractures at the wrists, his hips are bent forward to one side, his knees are held tightly together and he cannot fully straighten them, and the feet point down with contractures. We call this type of leg positioning scissoring because they cross and are hard to open. This can make bathing, dressing, toileting, and moving extremely difficult. This is a picture of a child with Down syndrome. Here we see some of the typical characteristics of a person with Down syndrome: intellectual disability, a flattened head, upward slanting eyes, a flat nose, and protruding tongue. In the hands, we will see what is called a simian crease that runs across the entire palm. Finally, it is common to have a large gap between the first and second toe. This is a boy with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. He learned to roll, sit, crawl, and walk like his brothers and sisters, but around 4 or 5 he started tripping and falling. When he would try to stand, he would have to push on his legs to get himself standing up. He walked with his back arched, like this picture. He fell often. Now he is in a wheelchair and cannot move his arms or legs. Now I'd like to introduce you to Aaron. A few years ago, he learned to walk using this walker. In fact, this was the day he called me and asked when he could have his walker. When we decided he could take it home, this was the expression on his face. As he left that day, he called me to open the door for him as he proudly walked home. He comes for physical therapy in the afternoon because he attends school in the morning. Aaron has cerebral palsy. This is Sarah and her mom. They invited us to see what Sarah could do at home, as she often is more timid when she comes to work with the rehabilitation promoters at the CBR program. She showed us how she plays soccer with her brothers and helps in the kitchen. There are so many things she is learning to do since she has been coming to therapy. Sarah has Down syndrome. I want to introduce you to David. It wasn't easy for David when he lost the ability to walk and later experienced his arms get weaker, but he is always looking for ways to help and encourage his mom. He uses the movement he has left in his hands to help make bracelets for his mom to sell in the market. His smile can light up a room. David has muscular dystrophy. If needed, feel free to watch this video again. Then take some time to answer the questions provided to complete this activity. 1. How did the different pictures make you feel about the people in the pictures? 2. Were there any differences between the sets of pictures? If so, what were the differences? 3. As a person with a disability, how would you rather be presented or talked about to others? Why? 4. Why is this important to think about as a rehabilitation promoter? This video is not intended to be medical advice and should not be used as a substitute for professional diagnosis or treatment. The content is for informational and educational purposes only and is specifically presented for review by individuals already trained by Therapy Clinics International. Always consult with a qualified healthcare provider regarding any medical conditions or healthcare concerns.